Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm Miss Stewart, and this is why you should all come to Parent-Teacher Conference. I know it can be daunting. Some of us get a little nervous. Even the teachers get a little nervous. But this is a great opportunity for us to check in, get to know your family and what kind of supports you have at home, and collaborate with parents on what we can do together to help you be a more successful student. This time of year, some of us maybe had a rough start, but it's still early enough that we can adjust course, build some better relationships with you and your family, and see what we can do as teachers to better support you.
Hi Granite Park, my name is Mrs. Bossi and I'm the art teacher here at Granite Park Junior High School. Next week, we have a field trip coming up. This field trip is to Kingsbury Hall for a theater production called Sugar Skulls, a Dia de los Muertos musical adventure. That sounds interesting. Dia de los Muertos is a holiday that many people celebrate to think about their ancestors and remember their ancestors who have died. This is a super fun holiday, and there's candy, there's food, there's ofrendas. Maybe you are familiar with this holiday, but it is all about celebrating and remembering ancestors. And this theater production is about Dia de los Muertos. So if you are intrigued by this amazing field trip that's coming up next week during the school day, here's what you need to do. You need to get online. You need to go to Google Classroom and you need to join using this code right here. You're going to join my Google Classroom that is specifically for this field trip. On Google Classroom, you need to fill out the Google form. You will not go on the field trip unless you fill out this form completely. Now, if you apply, it's not guaranteed that you'll get to go because space is very limited, which is why you need to apply as soon as possible, ideally during your DEN class today. I'd love to have you join me on this amazing opportunity to see this theatrical production. Thanks for applying.
Hey, Granite Park, it's Mr. Pettit. I want to tell you a story. Yesterday, at the end of the day, it was later. We were here trying to finish announcements and things. And in walks Mr. Anderson. Now, for those of you that don't know him, he's the head custodian here at Granite Park. And he is actually a really fantastic human being. He's so good at what he does, and he's just super nice and helpful and just a great human being. But what happened yesterday was he walked into my classroom, and he was just tired. He'd been working. It was obviously he was working, and he was just trying to get everything done, trying to make sure that all of our classrooms and that our whole school was safe and clean and ready for the next day. And I said, you know what? Obviously, you have so much to do. Just don't even worry about this room. Just go. And he's like, let me just vacuum a little bit. And he came in with his vacuum. He vacuumed anyway. And he was just working really, really hard. And I was really impressed. And then I thought to myself, why is the head custodian, doing all of this stuff. Like, he's usually around like fixing things, making sure that it's not too hot and not too cold, and he's working on all these different things that happen to the school. But here he is just trying to clean my classroom. And then I thought about, we probably just don't have enough of sweepers. I know that he's trying to hire people. Here's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot to do. And I think that as students and as teachers and as everybody, we could do a lot better helping out. So this announcement was not asked for by anyone. I just had this experience. It was like, I want to share this with the students and say, hey, guys, I bet we could do so much better. So I challenge you as a student, as a teacher, maybe in your classes at the end of the day, whatever you can do to help out and try and just make things clean so that it's easier on our custodial staff. I know Sophia and Antonio and so many of them, they work so hard, and there's probably people I'm missing, but I just think that we could do a lot more. So I think maybe we should have some kind of challenge, some kind of like, who can have like the cleanest room? Maybe we can have Mr. Anderson decide, like, 3 weeks, like that room was just super clean. And I'm going to try and do better with my classes and just make sure that we are really making sure that our rooms are clean and the hallways around us are clean. And I challenge all of you to do the same. Let's make Granite Park a little safer. Let's be a little more respectful. Let's show some solid responsibility in trying to help keep it just a little bit cleaner. I think we could do better. So the challenge is for you. That's everybody. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Thanks, Granite Park.